I'm not a Bitcoin believer, because the people at the top of Bitcoin are the same people at the top of the dollar. It's deep.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do. Let's give you my opinion. So today, we are going to go in. I just want to take a quick pit stop because I haven't done a video in a while, and a lot of people keep hitting me up saying, Eagle, what's going on with you? How you doing? I said, I'm doing great. I just got to keep my head on the swivel because right now we are in crazy times, and I got to make sure the standard is secure. Now, they're asking me, like, so how you feel about this this lawsuit? What's going on with XRP and Ripple? I'm like, so what? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't, like, what are you saying? Doesn't affect me. All you did was make me a little bit more bullish. Like, can I get more XRP before they cut the supply off the exchanges? As a matter of fact, which exchanges are staying open so I can still grab some? You know what I mean? Like, who are you kidding? Who are you talking? Like, you got people like Kevin Cage, Crypto Airy, Digital Asset Investor, CKJ, Crypto Siege, Jungle Inc., Sam I Am. I mean, the list goes on. Do you know the amount of research that we've put into this space? Do you know why our foundation is unshakable? Don't you know, like, I'm a gorilla. Like, I'm in the trees. I'm in the jungle. I'm in the bushes. I'm everywhere. I'm taking hold on this space. Thank you. Thank you for that dip, because I was able to get a little bit more, because I wasn't, to tell you the truth, I wasn't satisfied with the bag I had with XRP. But now you gave me more opportunity to buy on the low. Oh, okay, sorry for the rant. Now, let me get into the news. Now you have XRP Kingland. Here it is, folks. You got Sandy O'Connor. Ripple is a standard for derivatives, public-private partnerships. This is why Ripple have all the banks. Take a listen in.
Is now used, and have a guess for how many
goodness gracious. Don't ask me, don't tell me about no damn lawsuit. I don't care about no lawsuit.
Of the US dollar Libor rate. How many transactions do you think happens in each day on average in 3 months, which is the busiest one? Any guesses? 5 trades. 5 trades are happening on average.
Let them know, Sandy.
It is the biggest inverted triangle you've ever seen. On average, it's
easy.
Values about 500.
This space is easy.
We have a problem. 200 trillion off of 500 million. So how does Libor get calculated? Well, you've got these panel banks that submit what they think Libor is, and it's supposed to be transactions based. Well, if there are only 5 transactions and there are 16 panel banks, not enough transactions to go around, my friends. So in fact, they have to use expert judgment. And therein is the instability of the rate. There is an awful lot of risk to use expert judgment on setting a rate for $200 trillion. So that's not really very good. So what did we do? Well, first thing, if you're going to transition away from something, what do you need? Something to go to. So this public-private partnership that has in place with public policymakers set up by the Federal Reserve Board, the Fed, the CFTC, the U.S. Treasury, OFR, we came to the table to identify a new risk-free rate as an alternative to Libor for use in derivatives. And we came up with this rate called the Secured Overnight Financing Rate. It's a repo rate. It has transactions, daily transactions in the overnight of $750 billion every single day. And it is now produced by the New York Fed. No submitting banks, no expert judgment. IOSCO compliant for those of you who are geeking out like I do and understand that that's a standard setter. And they tell you all the big characteristics of the benchmark that we're going to use. So it hits all of those wonderful things, right? Which is really, really good. But when you build a market, we have a rate. We got to now make this, and when the rate was born April 3rd. Is that your birthday?
Come on with it. Come on with it, folks. As we slide on down. I mean, like, They put it right in front of your face. Like, I can't believe they're giving us this much of a head start. You know what I mean? For those who are conscious in this space, I can't believe they're giving us this much of a head start. Like, we are right here, folks. Oh, I hope you got your astronaut suits ready. Like, you better make sure you got backup just in case something slips out. Come on down here. Look, you got crypto mommy telling you, told you BTC isn't the one. XRP is the future. Let's take a listen on what Christina Lagarde got to say about BTC.
It's a speculative asset by any account. I mean, when you look at the most recent developments upward and now the most recent downward trend, it's for those who had assumed that it might turn into a currency. Terribly sorry, but this is an asset and it's a highly speculative asset.
Is that how you feel, Christina? I didn't know you felt like that, though. I didn't know you felt like that because I know you were saying before about it's not like Bitcoin or the Ethereum or other cryptocurrencies that we're used to. But I didn't know you felt like that until today.
Which has conducted some funny business and some interesting and totally would be happy.
Now, you know the words you speak are powerful. Is this some type of narrative that's being built? These are questions that I had just being a blockchain monkey, and good thing to know I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. But these are just speculations I got going on in my head.
Sensible money laundering activity. I think that there are criminal investigations that have taken place that I'm sure will continue to take place that demonstrate it very clearly. And there has to be regulations, and this has to be applied and agreed upon. It's a matter that needs to be agreed at a global level. Because if there is an escape, that escape will be used. So I think it needs to be. If anything, it shows that global cooperation, multilateral action is absolutely needed. Whether it's initiated by the G7, moved into the G20, large, but it's something that needs to be addressed. And FATF is clearly an organization that has expanded in that respect. Okay. Slide on down here, folks. I mean, it just keeps getting more juicier and more juicier. You know what I mean, folks? You have today's announcements is a recognition that not only can banks engage with crypto, but that crypto companies can function as banks. This is the most important step yet towards the full modernization of our financial service system. What kind of domino is this going to drop right here when you got breaking news like the Anchorage becomes the first crypto company to secure a national banking charter from the USOC? Where are we at, folks? Where are we at in this race? How good is it to be here? Man, this is beautiful.
But we should not be fighting that digitization because if we fight it, it will go around us.
Now we got DX Ron XRP. He says here, if you don't hold 88, you're not doing crypto right. And you know what, folks? I had to buy. This is funny that I saw this tweet because last night I said I have to buy a small bag of 88 because after doing a little bit of research on Charles Hoskinson's, I didn't get a chance to do some research on 88 much, but just researching him and seeing what's going on with the company and the project and his intake on the whole crypto space, I bought a bag just on the strength of him, just in case. Because, oh my goodness, it's special, it's magnificent. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more research into that. But before we leave, folks, I had to tell you real quick. Japan's top security regulator says XRP is not a security. Now, when I see things like this, it makes me think. You have all these other countries coming to this conclusion, right? Is that setting up the stage just for, the United States to come on and just to regulate this thing and then that be the standard on how every other cryptocurrency is regulated and judged? Because what I've seen in XRP and Ripple, what they've done, you talk about compliant. They are trying to be over compliant. I mean, I know we're compliant, but can I be a little bit more compliant just to over exceed our compliancy? That's where XRP is at and Ripple. Like, are you kidding me? And they're trying to throw us the old okie doke. Us blockchain monkeys, we see right through this. You know why? Because we put in our time. we've scoured the jungles. You know what I mean? The bushes, the mountains, you know, every terrain, every storm, we've weathered that. They ask us how it's so easy for us to hold. I mean, it's like extremely easy to this point. It's almost like we love seeing the rumbles. We love seeing the shakings because you know what? That tells us we're close. We are built for adversity. This is what happens when greatness is being built. Have you ever seen the story of how a diamond comes to life? You talk about the pressure, bring it on. We are ready. It's the reason we have our astronaut suits on. You know what I mean? Thank you for giving us the warning signs and letting us know we are close. We are in the rocket ship and I can smell the fumes from the rocket. The rockets are like, ah, come on, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
Or your local regulator and ask them, hey, listen, I have this investment. I've been told about this opportunity. What can you tell me about it? And then also, what can you tell me about this individual who's asking me to invest? Even if that regulator doesn't cover that particular investment, very likely they're going to point you in the right direction so you can find out more information before you invest. Be an informed consumer.